Hey guys, a little bit different project today. Today, changing the whole house water filter. Also going to be changing the ultraviolet light so that we kill all the bacteria that's in the water because we use well water. And this here is our water softener. It doesn't need any maintenance, which I like. All this equipment we got from Pelican down in Florida. Pelican Water Solutions. So let's get started. Things you need to have: new water filter, new O-ring, paper towels to clean seals. Also need the new ultraviolet light bulb. And that's pretty much it. Turn off the water. Put on our little gloves here. Alright, and I always put labels on here to tell me when I last replaced it. Always a good idea. Have one on the ultraviolet light, for the air handler filter. Good stuff. Also, I lightly tap here to assist in taking off the cover. Place your bucket underneath. Our filter wrench. Has to be a little tight. There we go. Broken loose. Once again, make sure all your valves are shut, just in case. Good. There we go. Takes a while to drain the water. Not too bad. Alright. It's going to have a little bit of weight to it. Unplug the UV light. That's the noise you're hearing. Hi there. Discard the old O-ring. Excuse me. There's the old filter. Replaced that 6 months ago. Used to be bright white. Pretty incredible. None of that's going into the house. That's a good thing. That's why you should have a whole house filter on a system that has a well. And as you can see, a little bit of sediment still in there, and clean up the O-ring area. I'll go ahead and do that and get back to you. Okay, so there we go. All nice and clean inside. O-ring seating area has been cleaned. There's the new filter, bright white. Drop that puppy back in there. Make sure you're centered on the post. Now with the putting on a new O-ring, I always put a O-ring lubricant so that when you're tightening it up, it doesn't bind, deform, and we get it tight, turn the water back on, and it leaks. You don't want that. So, put a little bit on, just in the groove. There we go. Drop your O-ring in there. And then I put a little bit more on the top of the O-ring itself. Alright, all set. Check this guy again. And tight, and I just give it a little tweak. That should be good. Water filter is done. Now, let's go do the ultraviolet light. Alright, let's take the cover off. Disconnect the power. Pull the light out. Now when I replace the UV light, I also replace the tube it sits in. Oops. A little bit of pressure in there. Let's drain that off. All right. Always fun with water. And there's the tube. It gets a little cloudy, discolored, so I always replace it. You can clean them, but to get the full effect of the ultraviolet, I always like to replace them. Okay, so here's the new lamp. Here's the new sleeve. They come with new O-rings and also the new fitting. Let me show you the difference. Hopefully you'll be able to see it between the two cylinders. See, the one here has a little more of a yellowish tint to it. So according to the instructions, we get an O-ring. We get the seal here. And an O-ring here. And that just tightens in like that. So there it is. UV light inserted inside the sleeve, O-ring, and an O-ring inside there. I like to refer to instructions. Always a good thing. Got to read the English version though. And then we just reinsert the assembly. And remember, make sure all your valves are off. Otherwise, you'll get what happened here. Water leakage under pressure. So we insert this back in, tight, dry. Needs a little finagling to line up the pins. There we go. Alright. I like to clean everything down, especially since I got water everywhere. It happens. Now let's go ahead and turn on our water supply. Okay, no leaks in the filter. Okay, let's turn our water supply back on. Check for leaks. Turn it on to the house. No leaks. All looks good. Plug our UV light back in. Let it go through its checks. There we go. All set. Now we have to reset the system for the number of days. It has an automatic countdown. You replace the lamp every 365 days. Reset, and we're good to go. I really like this system, and as I mentioned earlier, it's from Pelican Water Systems. They're out of Florida. With a whole house water filter, the soft water or hard water demineralization kit, and then the UV light, we're very well protected in our water supply. I just need to get our water supply checked, send it into a lab, see what's going on with that, make sure it's all good. But I really like this system. It's been great. You can open up the toilet cover on the tank and you don't see any sediment. The water looks clear and pure. We've been in the house for 5 years now. It's a brand new house. It's wonderful. But that's the replacement process. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you all soon. Oh, and so you don't get wet replacing your UV light, remember to open up the valve that they install here to release the pressure. Very important, otherwise you're going to get it wet, like I did.